back here through Carpenter, and Umberger going to make contact. Caution flag going to come out. We call him Cave Jim. Jacob Rucker on the clock, first time around for the 75 machine. Out of turn 4, 14.72 for Jacob Rucker. Next car coming around is going to be Jim Rader. Its first lap's going to be 15.25 for Jim Rader. Second time around for Jacob Rucker, going to be better, 14.55 for Jacob Rucker. Green flag out for Kenny Rucker in the K57 machine. Defending track champion, the 18, and last week's feature winner, TJ Salengo, going to work the high line down in 1 and 2. First time around for Kenny Rucker to the top of the board with a 14.40. First lap time around for TJ Salengo. Good enough for the third spot with a 14.77, and a checker flag out for Kenny Rucker. It's going to be a 14.55. He'll depend on that first. Next car out to qualify in the 8R. That's going to be, we call him the game. That's Robert Ray Roberts. Triple R out there setting the pace in the 8R. He's going to be joined by Coburn, Virginia's 34. That's going to be Evan McReynolds. First lap time around for the game. It's going to be good enough for fifth spot with a 14.97. Evan McReynolds working that middle line down the front straightaway. To the top of the board goes Evan Mack. 34 to the top of the board with a 14.24. To the top of the board, Evan Mack with a 14.15 for the 34 machine. Next car entering the Speedway is going to be out there looking for Scooby Snacks. We call him Scooby. He's out of Jumping Branch, West Virginia. That's going to be Stephen Atkins Jr. in the 18 machine. Join him out there in the 84L machine. That's going to be Dixie, West Virginia's Logan Oxier. That's his first time in that race car as he goes straight up to the guardrail in turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, to the third spot goes the 18 Scooby, digging for Scooby Snacks up there on the top of the board. Out of Oak Hill, West Virginia in the 45. Eddie Hamburg with a great run going on last week, had contact with the 88 car. Looking for some redemption this week in the 4-5. White flag out on Hamburg, good enough for the 6th spot with a 14.74. And checker flag out for fast Eddie Hamburg, good enough for the 6th spot with a 14.74. Last car out to qualify to Wytheville, Virginia. is going to be Matthew Porter in the 19P. First time around for the 19P of Matthew Porter. It's going to be good enough for the 7th spot with a 14.79. Down the back straightaway, our last qualifier into 3 and 4. Can he better himself out of that 7th spot? He will. He'll go to the 4th spot with a 14.48 for Matthew Porter. First car out to qualify out of Fayetteville, West Virginia is going to be Ron Perry in the 23P. Joining him out there in the 3 machine. Mr. Perry going to be the lone gunman out there. We got 15 cars. He's going to go out all by himself, and then we'll be going 2 by 2. First time around for Ron Perry, 17.00. And your second time around for Ron Perry in the 23P, setting the bar with a 16.28. Green flag out for the number 1 machine. That's last week's feature winner out of Oak Hill, West Virginia. That's going to be Mr. Harley Martin. Joining him out on the Speedway out of Birch River, West Virginia. The 7 machine, that's going to be Zach Sears. Sears going to lose the handle down turn 2, but he's going to keep her going. First time around for Harley Martin, setting the bar real high with a 15.27. .21 the time for Harley Martin. Second lap around for Zach Sears to the top of the board with a 15.211. Next car out to qualify to Oak Hill, West Virginia in the 103. We call him Bubba. That's going to be Mason Cologne. Following him out on the Speedway in the number 5 out of Nitro, West Virginia. It's going to be Andrew Bays. First lap time around for Bubba, good enough for the 4th spot. That's going to get taken away by Andrew Bays. To the 3rd spot goes Bubba with a 15.63. Bays comes around for his last lap, good enough for the 4th spot with a 16.12. Out to qualify to Hinton, West Virginia, and that Earnhardt looking number 3. That's going to be Kenny Meadows. Joining him out on the Speedway in the 83 machine out of Sanford, West Virginia is going to be Dale Cox. I'm sorry, it's going to be Bolt, West Virginia, Scotty Rhodes in the 83 machine. Last lap time around for Kenny Meadows, good enough for the 3rd spot with a 15.29. Racing Series, last call, needing to shoot for qualifying. Elite Racing Series, you need to be in the shoot for qualifying. Green flag is out for the 36 machine. That's going to be Bryce Ryan. The fast 36, familiar sight around the Beckley Motor Speedway. The Bills Racing number 36. The legend continues and lives on in that number 36 of Bryce Ryan. Good enough for the 4th spot with a 15.71. Looks like the 83 machine of Dale Cox getting a shove there onto the Speedway. He'll be coming out and being flanked by the 29 of Harley. That's going to be the former Outlaw track team. It's Harley Raines in a sport mod. Harley Raines in the 29 machine. Great to see Harley out here with us. Elite Series, if you want to qualify, you need to be in the chute. Last call, Elite Series, you should be in the chute for qualifying. Harley Raines good enough for 10th spot with a 19.36. Next car out to qualify. He's out of Gilbert, West Virginia, and the number 10, that's going to be Hunter New. Joining him out of Fayetteville, West Virginia in the 88, that's going to be Chris Proctor. First time around for Hunter New, good enough for the 5th spot with a 15.87. Chris Proctor's first lap. It's going to be 12th with a 17.29. Last lap around for Hunter. It's going to stay right there in the 5th spot. Next one out to qualify out of Warcliffe, West Virginia in the C10. This is going to be Connor New. Joining him out of Rural Retreat, Virginia in the 11B is going to be Austin Levens. First time around for Connor New, good enough for the top 5 with a 15.87. First lap around for Blevins. He's going to be right outside the top 5, put him right there in 6th with a 16.01. Final time around for Connor. 3rd spot with a 15.55. Checker flag on the 11 machine. He's going to stay right back there in the 7th spot. Tough break for the 32 machine.